Hey everybody. I wanted to hop on. I wanted to try a new hair tool, and I just thought I would go ahead and do like a little review and check it out with you guys so that you can see if you like it too. So I've been seeing these everywhere, all over my Facebook, all over my Instagram, and everybody's like crazy in love with them. I have not tried it yet, but I'm anxious to try it. I wanted to, actually thinking about trying one of the higher priced ones, but before I did that, I wanted to try the Revlon version, because before I just, put the money out there for the higher priced ones, I wanted to see mainly if my arms got tired. I know my husband doesn't like for me to say it, but middle-aged, have some things like that going on. So sometimes whenever I have to do a lot of things up here, my arms get really tired. I don't know if it would be arms, but shoulders get really tired. So I didn't know if this would be one of those, or if it would work quick enough that that wouldn't happen. So I'm going to go ahead and try that. Now the tool I'm looking to replace would be this one. I know probably everybody's seen these. It's also a Revlon, but it's old. I guess it's old. I don't really know how long I've had this. It's just like Revlon ceramic. It's got the, I'm not even sure what that is. It's got these bristles like a round brush. But what I found happened all the time was it got tangled up in my hair. And so that was frustrating. And then my shoulders got tired, and I'm trying to hold it up there. And I don't know. I found myself just not using it very often. And I really do like the way my hair looks whenever I have gone to the salon and they like blow it out and make me have a lot of volume and stuff like that. And so I really do want to find something that works. But so hopefully this will be it. I don't know. So this is the one that I'm looking to replace. I don't really want to use this one anymore. But I know there's a couple of companies out there that have a version of this new, they're calling it a Salon One-Step Hair Dryer and Volumizer, which volume is what I am always trying to get. So I'll show you the box first. So this is the one that I went for, let me see if you guys can see it, to try. And the reason that I went ahead and chose this one was because Bed Bath & Beyond had it on sale for $38. So I wanted to try it, and I didn't want to spend a fortune. There's one that I would really like to try, especially if I like this one, and that is the Launge one, because I use some other Launge products. You guys have probably seen it on your Facebook. So I would like to try the Launge one, but it is $89. So before I spend the $89, I wanted to try this one out and see if I liked it. So it came packaged like it was $4 million, just saying. So I did go ahead and get it out of the package before I started the video, because that was kind of a train wreck. But got it out, and so it comes on. Oh, see, we might still have some of that going on here. And immediately what I notice is it's huge, which I like. I mean, you can't even tell, honestly, with me looking at this video, you can't even tell how big it really is. Like, it's really big. So it's got some little like I guess you'd say little plastic bristles, and some of the taller ones. So it's adjustable. There is a cool, low, and high, which I will probably do high, because I always do everything on high. I cook on high. I don't know, just me. So before I started this, took a shower, washed my hair, I used some Launge products. That's one of the things, especially since I got these, highlights in my hair. I use their Violet shampoo, and it really has helped. Disclaimer, I have a crazy cat. I love her, but she's on the counter right now, and she'll probably be in this video in just a second because she's a little cray. But anyways, so another thing is this brush. Now this one is just a cheapo. It's just called a wet brush, and it's got a bunch of hair in it. That's gross. But this type of brush has changed my life. Here comes the cat. You'll see her in a second. Yeah, there she is. She's always very, very interested whenever I'm doing anything at the sink. All right. Come here, sister. Oh, you're going to say hi. Cleo, look. Is she pretty? Anyways, okay. So yes, you should absolutely get one of these brushes. I love this brush. It's kind of changed my life because it doesn't hurt anymore. I was using one of these and it was always, I don't know, it just always felt like it was pulling my hair and wasn't very comfortable. And I guess the whole point of these is they like give, and it's so much nicer. And you can blow your hair, if you're not going to use some kind of tool like this, you can blow your hair dryer so much faster because it's got all this open part. So, took a shower, washed my hair, put a little sea salt spray in it. That's another Launch product that I use. Sea salt spray and heat shield. So far, that's all I've put in it. Would have put root booster, but I couldn't find it. So, right now my hair is feeling pretty soft, which is not usually a good idea for trying to get volume, but we'll see. So, I have these guys, these little alligator clips. Usually have 3, would like to have 3, but I can only find 2. If you can't tell, the move has kind of got me a little disjointed. That's okay though. All right, so I'm going to use this other little clip with it. And please excuse my little issue there. I had to have something removed that the dermatologist wanted to make sure was not precancerous. I watched that stuff super duper close because of my BRCA. So he was like, not sure about that. So he took it off. That's what I love about him. He's super, what's the word? Aggressive, I guess you'd say. So if he's not positive that it's nothing, it's coming off. So that's what happened. Again, middle-aged problems. He doesn't want me to admit it, but that's what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna try to put that up there. Put this guy in there to help it a little bit. And this guy. All right, so I'm just gonna concentrate on the bottom. Again, like I said, I'm gonna do high because, well, I don't know. Let's see how loud it is. I might not do high once I see how it's gonna go. All right, so I know we don't wanna do cool. Ooh, loud, okay. So probably, didn't realize it was gonna be that loud. Can't mess my camera up here. Probably will speed this video up at this point because it's super loud. I don't want to like blast you. Oh, low. Low's not too bad. Ooh, and it's pretty hot. Alright, let's try it. Alright, so I'm going to start when I put this in way up here. I know a lot of you guys probably already know this, but for those of you that don't, that's how you get your volume. That's the main place you're going to get your volume is if you put this close to your scalp. So we're going to try that. Definitely works to get it straight. like how you have to go past the fast, cool thing to go to the off, but that's okay. So yeah, I can tell I'm really liking it so far. Getting some volume right here. This is nice and straight. It's not pulling like my other one did, and I feel like I'm able to do the back better. I don't know if it's because it's bigger, or I'm not sure. The cord swivel is really good, so it makes it nice. Okay, so here we go. Oh, didn't have to go past the high that time. I guess that was operator error. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit more down. I'm able to do quite a bit with this big, because it's so big around, I think. So I'm not having to go in like as small of pieces, which I think will make it faster. So that's good. And low is really pretty hot. So I'm impressed by that. So I'm going to be anxious to go back and see. Oh gosh, how long it takes. I mean, we have to take into consideration this is my first time doing it, so there's some trial and error happening. But all in all, I think it's going to go pretty quick because I'm like halfway done. Alright, I don't want you to get mixed back up in there. Okay. when I get to this point, so that part's dry. Now when I get to this point, you can see where the hair's not going this way anymore or this way anymore. I like to take this and go straight back with it because it gives me more volume at the crown, which just makes everything look better, makes my hair lay better. All right, so far, I also realized that time, this thing right here is really cool because you can hold on to this whenever you're turning it. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but whenever I bring it out or off of the brush, I hold it there for a second and kind of let it cool off. That way it can kind of cool off in this at the volume that I want it to be, instead of like pulling it down straight. So it just gives it a little extra. I'm actually pleasantly surprised by how quickly this is going, because normally trying to do the brush and the hair dryer, and I can't do it. Don't do it, just because I don't want to mess with all that business. So far this has made this process much easier. Okay, so for the most part it's straight. I'm going to go back through and find some areas that I want to go back over. This is a little bit, well, I don't know. It looks different in the phone than it does in the mirror. So, I'm pretty impressed. I like it. I like not nearly as long, not nearly as hard on my shoulders. I thought it did a great job. I definitely could not have done this with just a brush and, a round brush and a blow dryer. So I'm gonna go back through, I'll speed us back up and get some spots that I might have missed, and then we'll go from there. I think I want a little more volume back here, so I'm going to go back in here and do a little bit more. This is a weird highlight. I don't think she blended that one very good. So, I like it. I think based on the performance of this one, I probably will try out the Launch one. Put a little spray. Right now I'm just using this is a really good working spray. Professional Sebastian. I'm not even really sure where I got this. But it's not a stiff spray. That's what I like about it. Just give this a little shape. All right, so I'm gonna go back and check the time out, see how long it took. Tons faster than anything else that I've ever used. So, and I like it. They gave me volume. I probably could have gotten more volume, but first time using it and trial and error and everything, I think. Because my hair has a tendency to go flat down to my head, especially when it's very clean and it doesn't have any dry shampoo in it. It'll get like stuck to my head. So, and problem area is the back for me, especially with this haircut. I like this haircut because since after I had my hysterectomy, through the whole BRCA thing and everything, I have hot flashes like crazy. So I really don't like to have like hair down on my neck too much if I can help it, because it makes me too hot. But but since I've had this hairstyle, I have curl right at the back of my head, just like right in the back. I can thank my firstborn son, Sweet Dax, for that. Hair was stick straight. I mean, never had any curl like that. And then had him, hormones went crazy, and I got like this super curly patch right at the back of my head. So I've been fighting that for 17 and a half years now. But this did good, because, you know, it's hard to get to. So this was nice, because I could get back there and get it. So overall, I would say I love it. And like I said, based on this, I'll probably go ahead and splurge for the more expensive one. See if there's a difference in the performance, if I like it better. I just like Launch stuff anyways, so I have a feeling that I will, because I really like just their products. And I have one of their smaller hair tools straightener, and I really like it. So anyways, that is that. I've been trying some stuff lately. Actually, I shouldn't say lately, last few years. Been trying some stuff, like I said, getting older, fighting some stuff, fighting under eye, just dark under my eyes, just a few other things like that. You know, I'm starting to see some stuff. So I have been trying some different makeup stuff and trying different products, trying different techniques. And so I'm going to make another video pretty soon. We're going to do some makeup. And I have people ask me sometimes about makeup stuff. So it's hard to explain, but I'm going to try to just show you. So anyways, so that is that. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to message me or comment on the post. I am not a professional by no stretch of the imagination, but I do enjoy it. I just think that makes me feel better. I don't know. Makeup and hair and all that stuff, that's always been like a thing in our house. Growing up, my mom was always pretty and did her hair and did her makeup. And so my sister and I just kind of grew up with that just being our norm. And so to me, it's fun. I like doing it, and it makes me feel better about myself. I feel like if you look good, you feel good. Or at least if you feel like you look good, then I feel better. So it's just one of the ways I like do something for myself to make myself, you know, feel better about myself. Speaking of that, I've gone low carb, and I gotta say, pleasantly surprised with the low carb, because I've tried tons of stuff, because believe me, it is hard to lose weight after a hysterectomy. So after I had my mastectomy and my hysterectomy in 2017, everything gets blurry during that time, because so much happened in one little short amount of time. But it's been like a miserable experience to try to lose weight. It doesn't matter. It didn't seem like, anyways, it didn't matter what I did. Nothing seemed to work. Super defeated, and just feeling like yuck about myself, because, you know, not about myself like personally, but physically feeling yuck about myself. So first of the year, January 1st, I decided to go low carb. My daddy was always low carb because he was diabetic. Well, I don't know. He was his version of low carb. But so I decided to try it. So far, I'm very happy with the results. I'm getting to eat a lot more food. I don't want to say that. Not a lot more food, but I'm getting to eat better food and than any other diet that I've ever done before. I know low carb's like 4 million years old. I mean, everybody's done low carb. I've never really given it a shot. I've always thought, oh, I could never eat like that. I would have too many cravings. I would want too many things that I wouldn't be able to have. But it's really not been that bad. For instance, tonight I had hold on, you're going to think this is crazy. I had a Whopper, but I had no bun, no cheese. And I did put a little bit of mayonnaise on it. But it was 4 carbs. I can do that. So I had that. And then another friend of mine that is doing low carb back in Tennessee shared some ice cream that is, I'm pretty sure I got the same one. it was said like 6 net carbs for the pint. So I'm learning all about like total carbs, net carbs, all that stuff. But peanut butter fudge, tried that. So I had like a half a cup of that. And I want to say it was 4 total carbs, I think. So I don't know, altogether my dinner was like 10 or something. And I'm trying to stay under 100 because that's supposed to be where I can lose weight. I don't know. If you know more than I do, please feel free to give me some info because I'm still just learning all about it. But, excuse me, I can tell a difference. My clothes are fitting looser, and I don't know, I always feel like I'm struggling here, and so that doesn't seem to be as bad. So, and I did switch to diet soda, which I had gone off of diet soda for a really long time because the aspartame I thought was giving me problems with my migraines. I don't know for sure. I mean, I really don't know. My migraines were such a mess, and I had so much going on for so long during 2017, beginning of 18, that it was hard for me to tell what was what. But I did go back to diet 7-Up. I can't do a lot of caffeine anymore because, I don't know, some weird way it triggers the hot flashes. So I have been doing diet 7-Up though when I need a soda, because it's not so much like the soda flavor so much for me as it is like that like carbonation bite. That's what I need. I like cold and carbonated. That's what I crave, I guess you'd say. So anyways, I have gone to that, and that, I don't know, seems to be working. I haven't weighed. I've decided I'm not going to weigh because when I weigh on the scale, it defeats me because this is what I do. I have a predetermined number in my head that I think I should have lost. And then I weigh and I haven't lost that amount. So then I feel defeated. Even though I did lose some, or even though I feel good in my clothes, better in my clothes, or even though any other good thing, but I get all defeated because I didn't lose the number that I had in my head. So I'm just decided to omit that and try not to let that get in my way this time. So I'm just not going to. I'm not going to weigh. I'm going to just kind of go with it. I know I've got to be losing. I can tell, I can feel it, and I can see it. So it's just a battle. It's just a battle. Weight is just a battle. And I think in some ways, most people are fighting that same battle, and it's so frustrating. And I can't tell you how many times I've said, I wish weight just wasn't a thing. I just wish weight wasn't an issue. I wish nobody had to worry about weight, but it is. I mean, so, and I want to be healthier, you know. My family history is not the best. So with a lot of things, and then with the BRCA too, you know, having the BRCA also is causes me to be predisposed to other things that I don't want to happen. So being thinner and in better shape and stuff is just going to be better for me in the long run. And I know that. We all know that, right? But it's not that easy. If we could all just say it and it'd be done, it'd be great. But that's not the case. So anyways, yeah, doing low carb. It's working. I'm making a log. And I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, a log. I don't want to log my food. But it's really not that bad. It's really made me like step back and look at what I'm eating and how much I'm eating. Luckily with this so far, I haven't been hungry. I have been incorporating a little bit of fat because from what I understand, you know, your body runs on fuel, which is carbs or fat. And so if you're cutting the carbs, then you need a little bit more fat. I'm trying to make it good fat, avocados, stuff like that. But it's not perfect. Believe me, totally not perfect. But I'm figuring it out, you know. And it's kind of the way it seems like everything kind of is now. I don't know how to explain that, but the older I get, the more clear things become, and the process of figuring things out isn't so scary anymore. I'm okay with like, oh, okay, I don't know how to do this. I'll figure it out. And it might take a little while, but I'll figure it out. So, I don't know. I think it's an age thing. I think it's you kind of got to get to know yourself. And I guess it takes some people longer than others. I don't know. Maybe this is when it happens, you know. I just turned 43. So maybe this is what happens, but I do feel like I know myself better and feel better about things. Don't stress about things as much as I used to. The small stuff anyways. So anyways, I was just going to talk to you about a hair tool, but it has turned into more, but that's okay. So I am going to post some videos. I'm not sure, I don't know, I got to figure out all of the like technological business that goes along with all that. There's some fancy things that people can do on Instagram with their videos and their swipe ups and their all that. I got to figure all that out because I don't know all that stuff. But I do want to share some stuff because I do have people that talk to me about it sometimes. I do have people that ask me about it sometimes, and there's no reason why us girls in our 40s can't still feel good and do things and try new stuff and do new makeup stuff and make ourselves feel good. We can still do it. So yeah, here I am, 43, menopause, fighting the weight battle, but I still like to do all this stuff. It's fun and it's makes us feel better, so I think we should. So I will figure this all out, and I'm gonna upload some videos, and probably yeah, message me. You can make comments on the post, whatever, but we're gonna start doing some stuff together. So I'll see you.